Well, hi there. Susan Fleischman with ZTV and Spring to Action 2021 here with one of our featured organizations, and that would be the Santa Claus Yacht Club. And I'm so pleased to be joined by Tim Long. Hey, Tim, welcome.
Hey, Susan, thanks for having me.
Sure thing. Thanks for joining us. So, the Santa Claus Yacht Club, I love that name. Can you tell us a little bit about your organization? I mean, do you guys have a naughty list and a nice list?
We are the naughty list, Susan. That's where we
Perfect.
are the naughty list. I mean, if that's where we get our membership, that's where everyone comes from. They're all on the naughty list, and that's how it works. Basically, what we do in a nutshell in the community is we work with the elementary schools and we work with the social workers to identify families in the area that are in need, and we help those families throughout the year, but mainly during the holidays. The kids don't get fed by their 2 meals a day they normally get from the school. They don't get over that 3 week period. It puts a lot of pressure on the families. So we provide food for them for that period to help them get through, and we also provide gift cards for them for that period.
Oh, that's fantastic. And what I would imagine you guys faced challenges last year because I think that in our previous conversation we were talking, you were saying that you're mostly event driven, right? I mean, what kind of events did you have?
We're very event driven. We do all kinds of things. Murphy's Irish Pub in Old Town's great with us. So are several other of the restaurants and bars in the area. We have an Irish luau. I mean, we actually have a pig with a leprechaun hat on the top of it, and we have an ugly sweater party, which is hugely popular. We've done tap takeovers at Sweet Fire Dawn. It's just all kinds of different things. And we did at
Terrific.
Light Horse, we did a 0K run where basically it's a 0K. You don't run anywhere. You just show up and you party and you have fun and yeah. And we always have a silent auction and raffles, and that's how we make our money. And the community here in Alexandria has been great with us. We get a lot of support from the restaurants and bars, but that's mainly the way we make our money. So when you start talking about 2020 and COVID and having to be 6 feet apart, and the bars are at 25%, and we're a small charity. It hurt us, and
Yeah.
we're not a big, large, giant national charity. We're a small local charity, local to Alexandria.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. It really dealt a blow, especially to an organization set up like you where it is such a social event gathering to generate interest and generate donations and that kind of thing. So it definitely is a challenge. What do you want, the community and your donors and your prospective donors to know moving forward? Like, how can they support you?
Well, there's different ways to support us. You can obviously make donations. And, to get back on our feet, we were able to still help families last year, which was great. We were able to still go in and still help families in the community. A lot of people donated to us with Giving Tuesday. That really helped. But basically, if supporting us through Spring to Action would really help us a lot because again, we can't have our events, we can't have our normal functions, and people, our members and the people that follow us, they enjoy those functions. They look forward to them every year. We
Yeah.
get great turnouts at them, and we just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to be able, later in the year, to be able to support the families when they're in need.
Terrific. Yeah. And what's the best way for them to get a hold of you? Is it, what's your website address?
You go to our website, scycva.org.
SCYCVA.
scycva.org.
Terrific.
That
And
is the
that's going to
best way to
be,
get all of
and that's
us.
going to be on the screen in a minute. That
Okay,
sounds great.
wonderful.
And do you have any specific goals for 2021?
Yeah, like a lot of charities our size, we want to get back on our feet. And it's like, well, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean, 2020 was hard. We didn't bring in the income we normally bring in. We were able to still help the families. We had some money in the coffers, thank God. But we didn't bring the money we came in. Our main goal is there's two of them, actually. One is to get back on our feet. The other one is we work with a couple elementary schools. We want to keep adding elementary schools to the list. We want to work with more social workers. We want to reach more families, that sort of thing. So donations help us grow.
Mm-hmm.
It help us grow. Well, because what we do with the schools is we provide a food drop for the holidays where they come and pick up food. The families do. We give them gift cards, and we do two of the elementary school now. We'd like to do many more elementary schools. We want to grow. If we could grow that out, 2 or 3 more schools this year, that's 40 or 60 more people that we're reaching.
Great, great. That sounds fantastic, and those are excellent goals. Well, that is great. Thank you so much for for telling your story here on the Zebra and for the Spring to Action people. We are just thrilled to help in any way that we can. And this is the little bit that we can do is just to help you get your word out there, introduce you to our viewers and to our readers, and really to Alexandria community at large. And I'm going to ask you to fill in the blank now. I spring to action because...
I spring to action because we know who Act for Alexandria is. We know what they do. We know how good they are to the community and how valuable they are to the community. And we want to be part of it, and we want to be part of Spring to Action, because we want to continue doing what we're doing and get by this whole thing. It's like everyone wants to get through this pandemic. We want to get through it and be able to get back to life as normal, and so that we can start raising money our old way. But you know what? This is a great program. We want to be part of it.
Absolutely. It's this is going to work very well. Hopefully give you a big boost up in the meantime until we all get back up to speed again. Tim Long, what a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time and your information. And if anybody out there wants more information, that's scycva.org. Find them online. Tim, thank you so much for your time. Great to see you.
Susan, thank you. Thanks for letting us be part of this. Appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. Okay, take care.